It's kind of like the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Heads.
Yeah. It really does. I hate you.
Roll call.
God, I wish we were recording
Roy.
that
Marcus. Alan. Lance. Walt.
that should have been the intro. I wish we were recording. Yeah.
Oh, good thing I was.
Oh, thank God.
It was only like a couple minutes. As soon as I asked what should be our intro, I pretty much hit record there.
That's funny.
All right.
Yeah.
God, do I have to do it again now?
All right.
Hi, welcome.
So how about it? Yeah, hi. How about instead of doing that thing where people explain what they're doing, this is a tier list. We don't need to explain.
Right, it's a funny blade
It's
tier
Fire
list.
Emblem 6.
Because we're long
For
overdue on
the-
Fire Emblem discussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the
I'm also...
5 Lisa fans, this is Fire Emblem. Please leave if you're a
Yes.
Lisa fan.
We've got not Brad. He's more like Terry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that's the tier list. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we've been long overdue on a Fire Emblem tier list because like we talk about Fire Emblem a lot. We streamed Conquest and all that. Didn't finish it sadly for technical issues, but we might.
Yeah.
We might. Depends on
We
what
might
you guys
figure out
want to
something
see.
else to do. Yes.
Could stream Binding Blade as well, but like we got Final Fantasy to do. Let's worry about that first.
Yes.
But Binding Blade tier list. We like Binding Blade. We like tier lists, so let's do it. Roy.
I wouldn't say I like Binding Blade. I like Fire Emblem.
Shut the hell up. Yes, you
I
do.
don't like the Binding Blade. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Broy is actually a very interesting place to start the tier list because he is okay-ish early because he has an effective weapon. He falls off, and then he's your Goto. So,
Goto. Actually, that's true, yeah.
yeah, it's very true. You cannot deny that.
Yeah. Wasn't there, like... Oh, God. Wasn't there another... go back to Lisa comparison. Wasn't there somebody else who, like, falls off in the mid-game and gets really good end-game? Like, starts off really good early, falls off, and then gets really good again?
There probably is. Just none come to mind.
That's fair, yeah. But yeah,
I don't know.
Roy...
Fucking is on.
Kind of true, yeah. You know, when his shit works.
Yes.
So for Roy, I don't really like him too much. I think even in the early game he's pretty weak, unless you like start feeding him kills, and then it's really his guy.
Counter argument: A, that's not that hard, and B, he has effective weapons against most of the enemies. So it's like, yeah.
Against cavalry specifically.
Yes, the problem isn't it's hard to use him. The problem is that his investment is so bad.
Yeah, you give him levels so that he doesn't die right away.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it does actually help late game though. There is a stat difference if you train him at late game after he promotes.
It's like a worse Jaka from Mandarin Saga.
Yeah. Really weird comparison, but sure.
It's
I'd say not low C tier, but middle of C tier. So once people start going to C tier, then
I would agree, yeah. His supports are like the main thing he has to offer, and that's really about it.
all right, yeah. Marcus.
I think this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, what the fuck do we have to say? I mean,
He's the best unit in the game.
It's either low A tier because of the sheer amount of bullshit this game gives you.
Right.
It's like you're fucking it's like the reverse of Thracia. You have the bullshit, right? Like
True. Except also
he's either
like...
to very top of A tier or low S. There is nowhere else you can put him.
Right. For me, it's probably rather mid-S. Not the best unit in the game, but God, he's essential.
Yeah.
Very useful. Because like he does everything that everybody else cannot do, and then some.
The only thing he could do is if he started with a higher axe rank. That's literally the only thing he could do better.
Right, so he could use the hammer right away. But it gives me an excuse to use axes on Marcus and pretend that axes are good in this game.
True.
Yeah. Alan.
All right. How about we talk about the make your own Marcuses? Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah. I think Alan is. I think Alan's really good. Definitely an investment, but he is worth the investment. Because as soon as he hits the doubling threshold, which slight chance he doesn't, unfortunately, but if he does, then he's like one of your best units long term.
Yeah, I'd agree, and we're gonna put Lance right next to him. The question is who's better?
I think Alan. Lance
Alan
doubles
is
sooner,
better.
but Lance does as much damage doubling as Alan does normally in one hit. So
If you get a few early speed level ups, yeah. If you get a few early speed level ups for Alan, he can just double the absolutely awful weighted down brigands.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, because they got like fucking steel axes and bullshit.
Yep. That also means swords are right, and of course he has better swords. I do think it is better that Lance has lances. Funny, I know. But it's perfectly fine having good sword rank in FE6 because he's closer to the killing edge.
True. Both of them have the same ranks, I thought, like E swords, D lances.
They probably do, actually. I'm probably getting that wrong. I'm probably getting mixed up.
FE7
FE7.
specifically does the, like, one's better at lances, one's better at swords.
Yeah. Alright.
Couldn't be asked why, though.
Next
lances are
unit. Yes.
I think we all
Should I
know.
tell you... Yeah.
Maybe for Mangs, but...
Definitely for Mangs. Mangs fucking loves this guy. Bottom of C tier for Walt. We can talk about what Walt does.
He's got some exclusive utility in that he has 2 range, way before early.
Yes,
way earlier before everyone else.
2 range for the game. Yeah,
Before
and
everyone else.
he uses Orion's Bolt, which are not very used.
Yeah, you could get 2 of them in the same chapter and then promote him and another unit that is honestly better using the Orion's Bolt. We'll get to that later. It's Dorothy, of course, but Walt's.
Speaking of Dorothy, can we put her in D tier, please? It is Walt, but slightly worse. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's like Walt, but she joins at a worse time, and she joins literally at the same time as a better unit than her. It's really funny.
She got screwed over pretty bad, but like, what is she gonna do anyways?
Right, like.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Finishing
Yeah,
up Walt.
Boars. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Finishing up Walt though. He's got support with Roy that's pretty fast, which is all right. Gives him extra offense and gives Roy some extra bulk, but really these two aren't going to be together often, so I don't think it matters much.
Yes. Besides that, he really does not have any good support partners.
No.
So it's maybe Marcus, I think?
I think Sue's an okay one, but that requires using Sue.
Sue makes sense. At that point, just do Sue Roy.
I've heard Sue Shin, but maybe I'm weird.
Well, yeah, but do Sue Roy if you're only using one for some reason. If you're using Shin, don't use Sue.
Also true.
We'll get to that in the near future.
Boards!
Yeah, so he essentially has...
Oh, no, sorry. I thought we jumped. Go on.
No, he essentially has personal items because early game, there's no good bow users until you get Shin.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, pretty much. Because, like... steel bows do some okay damage, assuming they hit, but they don't. And then...
Yeah, your other units are slightly better for his existence. That's the only thing he does.
Which does have legitimate use, but not much.
It does. Yeah, it's not that much, because believe it or not, other units can do that. Who would have thought?
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, we can talk about Boris now.
Yeah, Danny Doyle's favorite unit. D for Danny Doyle.
No.
Hold on. What does he do?
What do you do? He is a armor knight early game. He has better weapon ranks than Walt and Roy because he uses the lances.
True. However, his accuracy sucks.
General, yes, it does. We'll get to that.
Right.
General, as a promotion, has a job. You know what Roy has after his promotion?
General.
20 fucking chapters. Like.
Yeah.
So if we're rating Roy mid of C, then we have to rate Boars mid of C at least.
That is really dumb logic, and I like it. Let's.
Yes, I know. He has weapon. He's not right fighting a losing battle because so many lance units in FE6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
however,
like
it is really dumb. So it's hold on, we can talk about this. He joins on a map with entirely axe units.
I was gonna say like he gets one rounded on his starting map.
Yeah. So it's like, Roy is easier to train, but Boris is probably a better investment, but you really can't.
Right. 'Cause,
It's literally
like,
just, he'd actually be a decent unit if he could just exist early
where's-
game, right?
Because where's the Nightcrest going? It's going to Alan. Or Lance if you're weird, but
Or Noah.
I guess Noah if you've got no other options.
Oh,
No other
Yeah, and if you have
options.
no other fucking Barth can use it. Yeah, the point is, like, obviously there are people who want it more, but there's also a lot of units who want it.
That is unfortunately true, yeah. So
Yeah, let's
he's,
just
he's
keep him there.
stuck in the middle,
Yeah.
essentially. Caught in the crossfire. Merlinus.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be fine in FE7. Merlinus,
Berlin S.
no. He sealed away his power from FE7.
He's still invincible though.
Yes, he is, but now you need to spend
A deployment
one
slot.
deployment slot to access his power, which
Right.
means he's fucking bottom of C tier. He's fine,
I would agree.
right? Like,
Because like
he's
yeah,
like fine to deploy if you really need to.
your convoy access is nice to have, but with proper item management, which is hard to do to be fair, but with proper item management, you can negate how much you need him. Especially in a
Yeah,
game
if it was
where
like FE7 where if you dropped items, if you didn't have your convoy, then it would be important. But
yeah, we can still send stuff. You just can't retrieve it.
yeah, right.
It's
So
like- especially in a game where combat is important, as like FE6, giving up
Yeah.
an entire good combat unit, of which there are several, just for the ability to pull out more swords is not always great.
I'm gonna say something different. I say it's less fun because you're still gonna use the broken combat units, but you're not gonna have as many slots for fun combat units.
True.
So.
True.
He's good on 2 maps, 2 and 3, like actually as a unit, because
Yeah.
he can suicide.
And his levels
Yeah,
doesn't matter at all.
What do we have to say about Merlinus? Does he have supports in this game? He has them in
I
FE7.
do not believe so. Would you mind taking a quick glance?
Yes,
Because obviously he does in FE7. He's got 3, Marcus Nino and Veda, which is hilarious. His Marcus support is
which
especially
you're
funny.
yes, and you're never getting it because you're gonna have to have Marcus babysit Merlinus.
Right, which
Which
Marcus...
is really funny.
yeah, and the game tells you off for it, which is hilarious.
Yes.
And the Nino one is kind of wholesome. And that's really about it. Because Nino's entire character is
he
wholesome.
does not have supports in this game. He does not.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, and in FE7 he also has Vida.
Yeah, I said Veda.
Yeah, I know, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning it.
Alright.
No one cares about Vida though, so I have to mention her.
I care about Veda. I think she's good.
I think she's fine. I prefer the other Wyvern Rider in that game, but
Heath.
yes.
Yeah, Heath is good. He also gets you the guided map that nobody likes.
Yeah. Okay. Since we're gonna have to talk about, we're gonna have to talk about the game structure of FE6, won't we?
Yes.
Both A, the warp staff, and B, how fucking replaceable a lot of these guys are.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Biz makes
Age of
said it
Braxis,
best. The
Yeah.
unit pops out. This game pops out units like a gumball machine.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, what's Ellen's magic stat?
Let's not talk about that. Instead, let's talk about how not important the magic stat is. Because,
It really isn't. Yeah.
yeah. Because, like, it heals enough by the time... She has D, so she can use men's stabs, which is important. You can't buy them for a little bit, but when you can, you get them for the rest of the game. So you're all good
Yes,
there.
and more importantly, they give good staff rank.
Yes, which is very important.
Yeah. Okay, now time to talk about the warp staff shaped elephant in the room. And why I'm gonna say I think we put her in high B tier for that reason alone.
You think so?
Because, yeah, let's talk about the other options you have. Sol and Clarine. They are very good units. Sol's probably the best one.
I would agree. Sol's in my top 5, personally.
Yes. However, what happens if both of them die? They're feral mages. Well, Plan F.
Just don't put him in combat then. F tier for Alan.
It's true. Yeah, it's true, but her existence is a very good thing. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like Walt compared to
Klein.
Shin. Yeah, Klein or Shin, right? It's like it's like a required thing if you want to have fun with this game.
It's like a 2 cakes scenario. Like, you might as well. She's a free unit as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you think it's hard to train her, I think it's fine because she joins the earliest. So it's like... Yeah, so honestly, I'd put her in like mid or high B.
I think B is fair. A little higher than I'd like, but it's fair. As a combat unit, her stats obviously don't matter, but she gets really high magic long term. That's about it.
Which, you said it doesn't matter, but that is a thing. It does do stuff. Not much, though.
Yeah. It's not as important as it is in other games.
Yep. All right, we can talk about a unit I really like, Deke.
Hell yeah. I think S tier.
That's a little too big for this Deke.
Fine. D for Deke. Yeah. He's fantastic. I love him.
Okay. I wouldn't say fantastic. I really like him, but I wouldn't say fantastic. He's a definition of great in a game with amazing units.
That is true.
He is very solid. Yeah.
He's got very good early stats, which is very important early in the game when shit gets hard.
And his growths just are fine. They're fine.
They are fine.
I don't hate having them.
Straight up, you took Ogma, like you copy-paste Ogma from FE1, throw him in this game.
I was gonna say it's, what's the one from FE8?
Garrick?
Garrick, yes. It's literally just, Garrett, but...
Garrick.
I know, is a joke, you dummy.
So then who's this?
Vodka.
Garrick? This is Garrick.
Garrick. But... Yeah,
Garrick.
It's just him, but, you have to train him, so he's a little bit worse, but that unit in that game's fucking really good.
Yeah!
So, it's like...
Yeah.
You have to train him, but he joins way sooner. I wouldn't say way sooner. It's more of that game ends too fast.
So I'd say in comparison, way sooner. Yeah, way sooner is accurate.
Yeah. And that's pretty good because you can usually promote him if you're not using Rutger before the Western Isles, right? So
That's true. Yeah, the hero bonuses are pretty good from what I remember.
they are very good. And he's probably fine at killing the funny boss, right? If you promote him.
True. The Psy guy.
Yes.
Which I usually have Lou for that, to be honest, but Deke is a good option as well with supports.
Oh, I'm realizing we're definitely gonna have a fight on Lou, aren't we?
Oh god. Oh boy. We'll get to that.
All right.
Overall, I put him in A
Deke?
tier.
Yeah, Deke is. The
Bottom-
question is he above the Cavalier?
Definitely
He's
not.
probably worse than the.
I think below, like
Yeah.
bottom of A tier maybe, or like low A tier.
I'd say he's not. He's better as than the Cavaliers in stats, but in terms of promotion
overall
items,
performance.
Yeah.
Because he's a solid investment unit and a solid early game unit. He's just a solid unit throughout the whole game, but the Cavs become exceptional units.
Yeah, I'm the guy with the sword.
Yeah.
5 feet. Why is there 2 pictures here? Like they're the same person.
That's a good question. I'm gonna put them both where they belong. Maybe it's a mistake. They put 2 of them right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, technical issues.
All right, so Shauna. Yeah, Shauna is pretty good.
Yeah, I would agree.
Probably one of the best investments of the game, but it's a lot. But
Definitely.
also, she's a fine unit if you don't want to invest into her.
Because then you could spend that investment on other units, such as Walt.
Yeah, also, can you reorder weight and lot so it's actually accurate?
True. I thought I said they're the same unit.
Hey, wait, what was I talking about? Okay, so Shauna
You say something?
is... Huh?
Did you say something?
Yeah, Shauna.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Shauna. Shauna is the same as her sister, but she joins sooner. However, her sister gets hard mode bonuses, so if you invest into Shauna, don't use her sister. If you do not invest into Shauna, use her sister probably, right?
Oh, just use both.
I don't like that idea.
It's like you get two of the
Why?
same
Because
unit. So.
yeah, there's a big red stain that says, maybe you don't want to use up all your selfie shields.
True, true.
Oh.
And then a slightly black red stain that says, possibly don't use all your Delphi shields, but like not a definitely.
Possibly. Yeah. Shauna is.
Good.
She has to be A tier. Yeah, she has to be A tier because.
Probably above D.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd prefer the Cavs, but she can also rescue drop way better than the Cavs, so it's like.
Yeah, well, trading her as a psyop, don't you know?
I agree. Psyop.
You seen that video, right? Is it a mecha video?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Chad.
I
think me too.
Yeah.
Because Chad does a lot of shit right, and he does a lot of shit exclusively. He even has a few niche uses in the early maps when he's not stealing things. One of my favorites is put him on the forts by the pirates, which I don't know how common that is, but in chapter 4.
There are several other units that you should be putting on those instead, i.e. Rutger.
True, but Rutger doesn't come out until like after the pirate's already on your ass, which I would prefer to preemptively do that. In addition, it gives Chad extra survivability for later maps because I'm a dumbass and I accidentally put people in range of things. So I like him extra, at least with some extra HP and speed, so he can dodge things.
Yeah, but counter argument, that XP is really nice for a lot of other units. Alan, Lance, Deke, Roy, Rutger.
Yeah, but I need them on the front line so they can actually get to Rutger and the village. Chad, I don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
Whereas they have, the pirates have 0 hit rate on him essentially.
Well, I'd say you just stall them out. Like you give some of the XP to another unit, and then once you get Rutger, you get Rutger.
I guess
those guys go on forever.
Shanna also needs to be in like other places at once on that same map. Like she can go get the village actually. That makes things easier. Or she could be ferrying people over to the village, or ferrying somebody over to Rutger, but that's not really a concern. She'll also be rescuing people out of danger. So Chad isn't really doing any of those things, and he can do that one thing when he's not doing much else.
Yep. I still don't think that's really a big thing for Chad himself. And honestly, I'd have him probably just trade around, right, when he's when you're trying to get Rutger. Because those fucking enemies are horrifying, dude.
The Rutger squad? Or
yeah.
the front lines?
The front lines in general, right?
True.
Again, he's a thief. That is a very good thing. Even though some people will say he can't do combat, he's fine in combat when he needs to.
In the early game, specifically.
Yeah, as I said, when he needs to. You're not deploying Chad to fucking fight Percival.
True, not after Chapter 8.
Yeah.
You're not using him after Chapter 8.
Yeah, especially, yeah, I sure do wonder why.
Because he gets a promotion.
Can we put the femboy next to him real quick?
Later.
Which I think. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about him later. Oh boy. Yeah. So, you go first on Lou. I want to hear your takes.
Mages really are not needed in FE6.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And people overrate him because he's the only one that actually is said to be good, which I disagree with as well.
I definitely disagree. He's not the only good one.
Yeah, like I mean, like like mages, not like Nime and all that. But
right. Like
mages you train up from the start of the game. Yeah.
Do you mean like anima mages specifically, or like magic units in general?
No, just magic units in general. But,
okay, yeah, he's definitely not the only good one. I'm glad you're enlightened.
Him and Lena really aren't as far off as people think. I do think he's way better than Lena, but not as far as people say.
I mean, She is Lilina, though. We'll get to that.
It is true. She is Lilina.
Let's get to that. We'll get to that.
It's like, I mean, we're gonna have to talk about Lena right now, anyways.
No.
Guiding ring.
In order. Pecking order.
I am doing it in order. Just I need to talk about guiding ring.
Fair.
The problem with Lu's existence is guiding rings.
That's fair.
And it's why Lena will be very close to the bottom of the tier list. So let's say even hell, giving a guiding ring to Ellen compared to Lu, it's like I'd rather give one to Ellen. Still, even though I am using Saul and Clarion.
Right.
So that means he's behind 3 other people, and that's the big problem.
Damn, he's third in the queue for the guiding ring.
Yeah. And then he also has competition with his brother, which I think he's better than his brother, but
I was gonna say, what competition? What competition?
Again, yeah, I was just saying that right, but he also has the Lena, and then yeah, the other one.
The other one.
The other one.
The other one that this would be a weird take. I have some weird takes when it gets to him, but we'll get to that. So personally, I think Lu is good because yes, the guiding ring thing is an issue, and you're giving it to Saul first, like realistically, but he has actually good combats. Not good like defense. He's terrible in the defense, but he's accurate. He's decently fast. His magic is solid. The promotion is fucking crazy. It gives him like what, +6 magic or something?
It does.
Yeah, so right away he can hit hard. He's accurate. Fire tomes have like 95 hit or something like that. So he's one of the few.
I love how I already know your argument for the other one.
What other one?
It's the most expensive mage in the world. The other one.
No. That's a different thing. Although that does help, I guess.
It does help a lot for that other one.
He doesn't have much else. So he has utility early on in, at the very least, like hitting bosses, because bosses, like, even though they get +3 res for the throne, they have like minimal res at base anyways.
I have never had a problem with early FE6 bosses. I have never had a problem with the scariest one is like that dark mage one, right? And how's he hitting that one?
Well,
not like I mean like ultra early, not like the ones, but
not the Psy guy.
Yeah, like the Armor Knight one.
Yeah.
You have weapons to deal with them.
And do you though? What are you using?
Stuff like that.
What are you using against them?
The
hammer.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't use a hammer. I guess unless you get Marcus's rank up with supports, but like that's so much effort that Lu can do.
You can
pretty well on his own.
If you train Roy a bit, you could do it as well. But
that's true.
Yeah, he's actually. I'm pretty sure he's intended to kill that boss, isn't he? Like the second Armor Knight one.
Yeah.
Is there a second Armor Knight one?
Yes, there's Rude, and then I forgot the one afterwards. Slater or something.
It's Slater. You got it right.
Yeah, Slater. I play this game too much. Then after that, yeah, in the chapter 4 you can hit Eric as well. Eric and Dory, chapter 4 and 5.
That's actually something I will give you. Yeah, he's really good at chipping him down.
Because like Rutger's your answer obviously, but like he can't do that on his own. And if Dory gets an unlucky hit, then Rutger's gone.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about tier rings. Probably high B, right?
I would agree high B. Personally, I'd put it above Ellen, but I know you would disagree.
Yeah, no, definitely above Ellen.
Oh,
no, I agree.
Fair. The other thing is like his staff rank. As for his staff rank, yeah, E rank staff sucks. Straight up not good. But if you promote him first, then he could start grinding it and get to at least C rank by the time you need it.
Yeah.
Because C rank is the magic number or the magic rank. Magic.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about someone else who needs the guiding ring more.
Yeah. She's good. She's really good.
Imagine you took Ellen, gave her better bases,
give her a mouse,
and then made her on a pony.
My little Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just D rank stabs, I believe, which is like, but it's still.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's
yeah, I think that's fine.
That early in the game.
Because usually you're gonna promote Sol first. Yeah, you're usually gonna promote Sol first, so it's like.
True. Unless you can
Who
get
cares?
either of them to level 10, then you can get C rank right away.
Yep.
Aside from that, her combat sucks, but who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. What are we gonna talk about here? What are we gonna talk about? Plus, this girl
Right.
in bottom of A tier.
Right. Yeah. I'm yapping at this point. Above Deke.
Nah.
Fair.
Again, I feel like you could be fine if you just used Sol.
Yeah.
As soon as you get him, but yeah, Rutger.
Not much to say.
So
with that.
remember how we talked about Deke? Well,
Good old Edgy the Hedgy. Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
yes. If you like sword units, how about you try this one?
Yeah. Who in my Discord server, which you should join by the way, is said that like Rucker isn't good or something? Is that
I think you're
Taylor?
talking about. Yeah, I think you're talking about Taylor, but he said Milady isn't good.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that. Try first. Go subscribe to Notice.
However, I did have a point about Rucker. I think he's a little overrated. I think he's not as good as some other broken units in this game. However, he's a very nice utility to have. Yeah.
Yes, because he has one specific use, and that is killing bosses, because bosses suck ass in the
Yeah,
late
believe it or not, he's a utility unit.
He removes important enemies.
Yeah, bosses are doors, and he's the key. He's like a thief.
Sure.
He's like a thief, but you gotta deploy on every map.
Yeah. Not too much. You don't have to escort him too much because he actually has an HP stat worth a damn. But
yeah, and even if you do want to deploy him normally, he has great combat. Just
True.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like a kind of like Raven in FE7, except better. He's in a game where it matters.
Yeah. Okay, what's your discourse on the Raven Isles brigands that are very good for farming XP?
Raven Isles?
Why did I say that? Okay, the
Oh,
fear
Western
map.
Isles.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I said that.
Let's wait till we get to Fear to talk about that one.
Now, we got to talk about it because we're not talking about fear, we're talking about the XP that's there.
True, true.
I do not think Rutger's a good person to get it.
Fuck no, he doesn't need it.
Because, yeah, at that point, he's already promoted. You're being set 8x with unpromoted Rutger? Fuck no.
I have a few times I've actually promoted one of these two clowns first.
It's fine, D can do it too. Obviously, I was joking, but...
Right. I would say possibly Roy. Roy's also a good candidate, because I struggle a lot
Roy's
leveling him up early on.
Fine candidate. Another one is Astor, or Stalfo.
That's not a bad idea.
Fear, I don't like Fear very much, but she is one of the better users of it. And I'd say my favorite's probably like Noah.
Really?
Because you already have to deploy him, and if you want to make Noah work, he kind of needs it.
True.
So.
True, because like at least get him to level 10, even if it is a while away for the next Knight's Crest. It's an option. Unless you're doing the early trick at chapter 13, but fuck that. Aside from those two, I'd say. God, who was it? I also tend to give one of the Christmas calves, whichever one I don't promote at that point, some of that EXP, like more for the sword rank, but
yeah.
not the best.
I was thinking them, but like they are. It's like they love it, right? Every unit probably loves it, but
True.
they don't need it as much as a lot of units. I'm not saying it's good to give Noah the XP, just he really likes it.
It helps a lot.
Yes, it does.
It helps him a lot, I should say. Not you necessarily, but it helps him a lot.
And Fear, so they can smooch, but
True.
I always saw when he's like talking to Fear, hello Fear, and like the hello Mario.
Yeah. And here's a cavalier to give you a heap of the pile spaghetti of informazione. Hello, Fear.
Yeah.
I think S for
So
Sol?
there's a certain show that shares this guy's name, and he might as well be Better Call Saul because he gets you out of tough situations.
Did you know you have healing? Well, now you
Did
do.
you know FE6 is map suck ass?
Well, now you do. He bypasses all the bullshit in pretty much any map, for the most part.
It's so fucking good. Yeah.
Except Chapter 7,
He's so
but like
fucking
nobody
good.
bypasses Chapter 7. C-rank stabs alone is so fucking good. Like, that's his main crux, and god, what a crux it is. I'd call him anything. I was gonna call him a one-trick pony, but he's anything but a one-trick pony. He can heal, he can warp, he's got barrier, he got restore. He's always doing something. He's always so useful.
Best healer in the game with the best staff and Fire Emblem.
Exactly.
What else is there to love?
A personal warp staff, if you will. Until someone else comes along and then makes it their personal warp staff. That's that. Speaking of lawyer, Sue. She's
That's
suing.
actually a very good segue.
I was gonna say, I got nothing. Fuck. I was like, fuck, I got nothing. C for Sue. I don't know what to make of her.
Yeah, literally right next to Walt. Literally right next to Walt, I'd say.
Yeah, she's not good.
She is Walt, but she has more movement and a better promotion.
Essentially, yeah. Without the exclusivity of 2 range in the early game. In the early game.
Yes.
Sue, I feel like she should be a lot better than she is. Like, you give her Steel Bow, she can chip the Wyverns pretty good in Chapter 7. That's about it.
Yeah.
She recruits Shin, I guess.
That's definitely something. I'd say it's a downside because you're scared to deploy her, but in
Also
other
true.
maps.
Yeah.
She also sends you to Sakai, which a lot of people will say is a downside. I don't.
I disagree. Sakei's the better
It's
route.
fine. It doesn't even matter, right? Like, who fucking cares?
That's also true.
Play
yeah.
the fucking game. Zealot.
Yeah, Zealot. Speaking of the routes, A tier?
Marcus 2.
Marcus 2.
Yeah, definitely A tier.
Above Shanna?
Yes.
Yeah, not below the Cavs. Actually, hang on a minute.
Remember when you were playing Chapter 7 and the game was like, oh, this map, like the game just straight up told you, dude, this map sucks, so don't worry, we got you. And they give you a second Marcus.
Right. He lasts about as long as Marcus, but you get him on a really nice map to have him. They tend to fall off around chapter 13, 14 for me, but...
Yep. Check the chapter on Marcus to find out more.
The expiration date.
Yes, he also recruits a bad unit.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to factor that in.
Oh, right. Doesn't he have to be... Is he the one that has to be alive to get the legendary weapon?
Yes. Him, and I think
Okay,
I thought
that
all
is
the Ilia
something.
people did. Actually, no, the Pegasus...
No, it's him and Juno.
Yes, that's correct. Him and Juno.
And then, obviously, it's... yeah, you know how to get the Sakai one.
Yeah.
Again, I think that's a downside because it makes you scared to use him. Because you essentially have to keep him alive.
True, but like...
He's essentially a lord until after you get the legendary weapon, if you're going for the true ending.
I can see that, but he's good at keeping himself alive until he falls off, at which point you're not using him anyways.
True.
So, that can be a factor, but I don't think it's that big of a factor. His weapon ranks are really good, so he can use whatever you need at that point in the game. He can use the hammer, more importantly, thank God. The best weapon.
Yes.
He has A rank lances? Does he have A rank
Do not remember that off the top of my head, but it makes sense if he did.
I want to say yes, because, you know, Silver Lance good.
I think this is the most anyone's ever talked about Zealot.
Yeah, there's such little to say otherwise. The not Zealot.
Speaking of someone we don't have much to talk about, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about people being very replaceable.
Noah's like the most expendable unit ever. Or no, Trek, sorry. Fuck, they're so similar.
Yeah.
I gotta mix up.
Definitely not D tier, though. Top of C.
Top of C?
For Trek.
True, I think he's better than Roy
Yeah,
at least.
rescue dropping.
Yeah, if you invest in him, I guess he's not terrible, but like, man, don't. Oh, should we give him the Western Isles
let's talk about a unit. You could. Actually, yeah, that's a fair comparison. Because if Noah can get it, he can get it. both in bed and the XP. But
Exactly. Yeah. Do you think Trek fucks more than Noah?
I think he's a closeted homosexual.
I can see it.
He just feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Noah is definitely like
He's the Rizzler.
No, Noah's homophobic.
True.
That face is homophobic.
Oh, very. Bottom of B tier. No,
yeah.
that feels too high. Top of C tier.
No, it does not feel too high.
All right, fine. He's the unit of all time. Like, he's solid. Level 7 he joins, so he's not too far from promotion.
He's Ellen in a worse role. He is literally just Ellen in a worse role.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. It's a very good way of putting it because he's very replaceable. But if you want him, he's definitely there.
Yeah. The Zealot support helps, and that's really about it.
I do really like Noah, but I hate him in Fire and Cypher because there's one person who always plays Noah.
Nice.
And it just kind of got annoying at a point. So he's not a good card at all. So that's the joke. He's playing a bad deck.
That's pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little.
Astolfo.
I like the customs.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so in fuckability tier list, S.
I think, yeah, A for Astolfo. S for fuckability.
He's romantic. He's romantic, right? So It's like you've had his Igren support, right?
Yes, it's so tragic. It's really good.
Yes. Genuinely though, yeah, he's very important.
Bottom A tier, I think he's a very important unit.
Yes.
He steals things, and he's very, very good at stealing things. He can actually survive worth a damn.
He opens boxes, opens doors, opens chest cavities.
Yeah.
And where's their delight?
He can use a killing edge.
The chest cavities, yes.
That being his ultimate.
Oh my thunder.
That being his ultimate key.
Yeah.
The key to my
you
heart.
should give him to S rank. You should give him to S rank so he used Durandal. But
True. You should promote him.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of Lego Head here.
Yes.
Do we mention the Davis G video?
Yeah, we should. You want to talk about that real quick?
Okay, so for context, another Fire Emblem YouTuber named Davis G uploaded a video called like Top 5 Underrated Binding Blade Units, and he put Barth as one of them, which you're fucking wrong. To be fair, he did not say that Barth is good. He said that Barth has some funny uses and is not totally worthless. To which I say, you're still fucking wrong. He's useful in one map, the map where he joins, and that's it. And useful as a stretch.
Yep, 2 other units will die if you don't use them. That's the only reason.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1 other unit. There's only 1 unit that joins.
Yeah. The other unit is Lilina, but...
Yeah.
There's 2. 3 if you count Astolfo.
The juice is loose. Hold on, the juice is loose, baby. We gotta talk about the best unit in the game.
Oh, some OJ, yeah.
We should have made a joke where, like, we pull, like, a Mangs or a Davis G where we just, dig in. Like we just say one unit is randomly better, and we use a whole bunch of scenarios where you could just use another unit.
True.
Like Western Isles XP. We could say Western Isles XP, right?
Oh, yes, nobody else
or
can
something.
Get that.
Yeah.
Barth can't get
no
that.
One else can melt. No one else can mountain climb. It's a unique thing, right?
No one else can use the Hero Crest.
Oh, too true.
True, yeah, of course.
Like, no, we don't say no one else can use it, but, like, we use, like, a...
What's a Rucker?
Very non-substantial... Yeah, that.
Oh, we can promote, who cares?
We act like they're better, but it's just our opinion.
Yeah. I'm scared. This one's giving me a lot of fear.
Yeah, have a better OJ.
I would agree. better in terms of investment, not in terms of actually, yeah, at base she's better. On hard mode, she gets harder bonuses, but
I'd say she's better than Barth. I'd say she's better than the X-Bros, and
so?
that's about it. Yep, she helps kill bosses.
That is true, yes. If you invest in her, it's solid long term, but like, man.
Yes, and this is an actual consideration for the Western Isles XP.
The thing is, though, like, she's not that hard to train.
Jeb, I think we're talking about Fear too much. Let's go to Shin.
That's fair. Shin.
Very good unit.
Very
good unit.
You said at one point S tier, and then I said like high A tier.
I said very low S tier, yeah. So we're essentially saying the same thing.
That's also true, yeah.
For this
bottom S tier, call it a day. So Shin, he does a lot of things that a lot of other units cannot. And
yes, so he's literally just the other calves. He's literally just the other calves, but he has a unique promotion item. That is why he's so good. He is the only unit in the game that does not step on people's toes.
At even at base, if you were to give him his promo bonuses, he would have the same stats as Marcus, essentially. He would also have B rank bows, which, like, that's normally who cares, but he has the killer bow rank, so that's what matters.
Yeah, he's just incredibly usable. Who else are you deploying over him? Who else? Right? Who else is getting the Orion's Bolt?
Dorothy, duh.
True.
But Shin, he also has the best con in the game, arguably, because I know technically aid, but like whatever. He can lift people.
The best con to aid average, right?
Best rescue drop utility. So he can ferry people around that nobody else can. He's awesome.
Yeah, which is really weird.
My main sticking point, I guess.
Unexpected.
Yeah. My main sticking point, I guess, is his weapons, because like bows are. It's not a huge deal to not have 1-2 range in Binding Blade, but like he has 1 and 2 range, not 1-2 range.
Yeah.
Also E rank swords. That's ass.
Yeah, it takes a while to get better swords, and you might not ever get better swords in your playthrough. But I mean, bows are a pretty good weapon type sometimes to have in this game.
I would agree.
And it's much better to have like a Shin situation compared to a Walt situation. You don't have any flyers to shoot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Which he's also the best at shooting down flyers. Arguably.
In some maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 other units that can also do it, but you should just use all 3 of them at the same time in that case.
Hey, look at that.
Because usually flyers fly together.
Oh, yeah. Cavalry.
And there's 2 range. So if you only kill 1, you're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, look at that.
All right. We can stop talking about Shin now.
I think
that's Jeb. We can't even make that joke anymore. It's too overdone.
Oh. Gonzo is really, really route dependent, and that makes him really tricky to talk about. Cause
yeah, but think of it this way: Percival is a directly better unit because you can choose to get him at 2 different spots. Same thing with Gonzalez.
That feels like a weird...
To an extent.
But they're not mutually exclusive, though.
Yeah, I know, but don't you want to compare this man to Percival?
No. No, we should compare to Percival.
Why not? He is Percival. What are you talking about?
He's better than Percival.
We don't know what's behind that mask. You
think he'd play Shin Megami Tensei?
100%. 100%.
That's fair.
Gongo Ganganon is a unit a lot of people really like, and a unit a lot of people haven't used.
Which,
which half of the people who really like him have not used him.
Oh god, axes. What's his base skill, like 5 or something?
Yep.
It's not good. But he has the Devil Axe. Which, the Devil Axe actually doesn't weigh him down, which is kind of wild.
Which is a rare thing to say, Fire Emblem 6.
Right. Which, like, who cares? I guess it does matter on him a little bit because his speed is pretty good if you train him. Long term, he can he can one-round enemies that not a lot of other people can, but, like, that requires training him, and,
Well, you should use him in Garrett.
True.
The Mountain Walk. The Davis G Special.
Hey. There we go.
Um,
Yeah, because Davis G rated Garrett as well. We'll get to that.
okay,
do you
well, which
think-
route do you think's better? Gongo Gonganod.
Just about to ask that, yeah.
The problem is that they both have really good upsides that
Yeah.
are really unique.
Yeah. Because, like, depends on how many Hero Crest users I think you're using. Because
Yes.
if you're using at least, like, if you're already using, like, 2 of them, let's say using, like, both Deke and Rutger, which you should be, then you don't get a third one on that same route, I don't think. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you're correct.
yeah, so in that case, it's actually not a terrible idea to go the A route. Then he's better there because like he requires training anyways. And then obviously the B route, he needs the immediate promotion, otherwise he falls off pretty hard.
I'd say the A route's better overall because even if you do want to early promote him, you could also just wait still. Like it's a question of 2 choices or 1 choice, if that makes sense, right?
True, sure.
Because if you auto level him, then he doesn't auto level. That's the problem.
That's also true. He gets hard mode bonuses, but like that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe bottom of B tier.
Yeah, bottom of B tier.
I think it's fair.
Hell no, he's going above Noah.
True.
Come on.
True.
I also just like his character more than Noah.
Which like that shouldn't. Yeah, that's fair.
It doesn't. But,
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't change it tier.
Well, he's got better combat than Noah, so.
I agree.
Speaking of, well, he was worse
Ooh.
combat than Noah. What the fuck?
Ooh, this is a hard one, ain't it?
This guy is like
what the hell?
actually useless. I don't know what the fuck to do with him. Because like, how do you feel 10 in every stat at a point in the game where you have much better units? Even his level is 10.
And it's yeah, it's really funny. And his growths are nothing to write home about. It's like if you put Wade or Lot in a better class, but did not change them at all.
Yeah. You auto level them
So
slightly.
Yeah, auto level him slightly.
I think this is fair.
Yes, I agree.
You can early promote him. What the fuck does that do?
Okay, Klein is a very funny unit.
Yes.
Do you know about his hard mode bonuses?
They're
Because
crazy.
it just makes his stats better than I grab. Yeah.
Yeah, his hard mode bonus is the unit. Don't use him in normal mode. Play him on hard mode. Which don't play
He's fine on normal mode, but swap him out with Igren.
when you get Igran, yeah.
That yeah.
But in
One
hard mode,
map.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's a client is useful in quite a few scenarios. I find. Such as like chapter 12 is the obvious one where like you've got to shoot people behind the wall, and they're not like a huge threat, but with the he can use a longbow, take out like the priest with the sleep staff. That's pretty nice to
Yep.
have.
And yeah. Does anything change route to route? I don't think it does really, because he's
No, just for
pretty
response.
easy to recruit. Yeah, he's like pretty middle of the road recruitment wise. It's not an easy recruitment like visit village. He's kind of annoying.
It's pretty hard, I think.
It depends. Actually, that's the route change. That's the route change. Which do you think is harder? Well, yeah, which do you think is harder?
Oh god, probably the A route, I think. Because you already have.
That's one of my. Okay, so it's really easy for me because that's my favorite map in Fire Emblem. But
Really?
I really like that map.
That's fair. That's a good one. But I do find him harder in that one because
He's
you're already
probably
dealing with like
yeah.
you're already dealing with units spawning from like 3 different parts of the map, all which you want to recruit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got solid combat until endgame pretty much. He's useful shooting down the wyverns, which are otherwise really annoying. He holds up pretty well for the most part. I'd put him in like high B tier, low A.
Yes. High B.
High B is fair, yeah.
And then this next unit that'll be just put her behind her sister.
True. Why is that, for the availability?
Yes. So people will. It's like Gang Wars, dude. Like, oh, Shauna, I love Shauna, or I love
The Bloods versus
But, like-
Crips meme.
pretty much, yeah. But guys, they're barely fucking different. Shut up.
True.
They are the definition of barely different.
Use both.
Yeah, you could honestly, but they're both kind of not great once Milady shows up.
How do
Like
you get
they're
the-
okay.
How do you get the second Elysian Whip again?
Is it her? I think it's
I think it's her squad.
It's either yeah, it's either her squad or from Klein.
Klein gets
it's
the
like- I think
Alliance
it's like-
bolts if he lives.
Okay, then it's her. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought I remember her starting one with her inventory, but I don't. I might be
I
misremembering.
don't think that's true. I really do not think that's true.
I'm probably having a Mandela moment. But yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
Use her.
Yep.
I think this is a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'd put him over Marcus. Put them over Marcus because it's like another Marcus, but you get to choose.
true. You have to choose which Marcus of the Marcuses, of like the 5 Marcuses.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about routes. Let's be real. As soon as you start this game, you have an idea of which going. I don't think one route being easier really changes the tier list ranking of the route-specific characters. It changes Gonzalez, but
He's a weird exception.
yeah, I don't think Echidna or Bartray is rated because of their route.
Oh, we doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I would agree, yeah. But the most important question before we get to that is Laura or Elfin better?
I'm Team Laura because I prefer the A route.
I think she has like slightly better speed than Elfin, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
Elfin
and
has
Elfin's
more
bulkier.
HP. Elfin has more HP, but that's about it.
Yeah. But he's never tanking, so probably actually Laura.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it just
No.
me, or is the dancer's name, like all the dancers in this series, the most forgettable units? Like, the FE5 dancers are very forgettable, the FE4 dancers are very forgettable, the FE6 dancers are very forgettable.
I confuse the FE4 dancers.
I know. Everyone does.
Yeah. Pepe Silva and what's the other one?
Sylvia,
Not Lean, right?
it's not Lean. Let's focus. I was focused on Echidna.
Yeah.
Because we have to talk about Echidna.
She's a dancer.
Okay, so actually, hold on. We have to talk about this very importantly. This is another Bloods and Crips thing because a lot of people are really one-sided, and it's usually Bart. And
What?
that's a recent thing. Yeah, that's a recent thing. And there's a lot of people say Bartray's better because he has bows.
I mean, that helps, but he's definitely not better.
Yeah, and again, they're still pretty similar. I prefer Echidna, but
I guess, like, okay, the main crux of this argument, though, is going to be, do we factor the route as, like, I think you said no to this earlier, but, like, do we factor in the route as a mutually exclusive opportunity cost type deal? Like, because you can only get one.
no, I don't think we do. I feel like most people don't choose the routes based on what's easier. I think most people choose the routes based off what they do.
That's fair. So, talking about Echidna, she has good combat. She hits hard.
She's Klein.
Yeah, she's Klein with better weapons, arguably, or slightly. One of them's slightly worse, but one of them's better. What level is she at when she joins? Level 1. Level 1 hero, I think.
Ooh, I do not know that. I think it's level 1 hero.
Yeah, so she has like B rank axes, C swords. So she
If I do have to say one thing against Echidna and Bartray, like one thing that Echidna's better at, she is easier to recruit than Bartray. Because I don't have to deploy Fear.
well, you can use Roy, and Roy's not doing anything on the other side.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh wait, his recruit
yeah,
beast. That's right.
Really? Oh, yeah, yeah,
His
okay.
Okay,
makes
that's
sense.
fair. Yeah, because Roy doesn't need to recruit anybody on that map besides Echidna, so.
Yeah,
That's true.
Echidna's just kind of in the way of where you have to go anyways.
Yeah, which like you got to pay attention to that part, but not. You don't have to send Roy like 3 different places.
However, counter argument, can't you miss recruiting Echidna if you just take too long? I mean, if you go too fast.
If you go too fast.
Yeah, because she naturally comes out of the house.
Oh yes, you can. But you can also miss Bartray too if you go too fast.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm just talking about that as a general thing. That's funny. It's not gonna happen though.
Right.
I don't think LTC runs to have that happen, but
Yeah. Echidna can use Armads pretty soon, I guess, at B rank axes, sooner than anybody else is going to use it, really.
I would say Bartray is probably better at using Armads. That is one thing.
That is true, yeah, but like, I thought we were going to do like an opportunity cost. Are we not comparing the two? At
I
all,
know.
or, like, we're just not factoring the opportunity cost.
We're not, but they're very similar units, right?
That's also true.
So they're probably the best comparison. Because we
yeah.
still have to tier both of them, right?
Yeah. I think overall Echidna is
so
like...
I'd say...
Echidna's like somewhat
fine.
better because, well, she has a speed stat worth a damn.
Yes.
I'd probably put Bartray below... I'd put him below Lou. I think right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's not a huge gap between them, but they are... One is definitely better than the other. Although B-Route is like... Not as bad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, alright, let's talk about this unit. I sort of got this guy's only forgettable because he looks exactly like another unit.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I'd probably put him here. He's not good. He's just not good.
he's really not good.
He's like... I think Mecha said it. He's like...
Hold on. Can we talk about... We need to say this. Can we talk about how we're about to talk about two really bad units, and we're going to talk about two of the two best units in the game, probably?
True. Ray's not
what do you gotta
good.
say?
Because he hits hard with magic, but like you already have so many other hard hitters. Like hitting on magic defense isn't really that useful at that point. Because like, let's say you have a trained up Ray, got a promoted Saul. No, sorry, trained up Blue, got a promoted Saul. You've got other hard hitters like Klein from a distance. Like, what is Ray doing that other people aren't?
Yeah, and I think Sage promotion is way better than
Druid.
his. Yeah, I know it's Druid, but
I would agree.
yeah, he just gets a huge stat boost when his stats are already probably worse if they're both on promotion. So
I guess you can promote right away if you really want, but like, what is he doing even after promotion?
don't do that. Don't do that.
I've done that a few times. Like, I fucking love Ray. He's probably my favorite unit in FE6, but he's not good. He's frail.
I can't wait till we have to debate which is better, Ray or Sophia. They're the opposite spectrum. Worse availability.
Or worse stats.
Worse bases. But she can level up.
But guiding ring.
But if you rig every level up, she'll be better.
Exactly. Speaking of rigging level ups, I don't know why you do it for her, but you can, Kath.
Imagine you took a stall foe and then made them a worse unit.
She has thief utility. Like, she shouldn't be seeing combat at all, but...
Yeah?
Actually, I put her, like, above. I put her there, then, I think. Because it's nice to have two thieves on some maps, but you already have Chad.
She's great at being a second thief.
Yeah.
Which is literally never needed.
Yeah.
It's nice. However, it is never needed. What map are you doing so slowly that you need a second thief?
Chapter 16. Chapter 21, possibly?
Well, yeah, again, possibly. That's the problem.
I'm trying, man. I'm really trying.
Yeah.
I guess her joining,
just
man?
Get her as soon as you can. Just get her as soon as you can, by the way. Do not wait for auto levels.
She's not worth it at auto level. She gets, like, hard mode bonuses and shit. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. Alright,
Not much to say about this one.
So, best unit in the game. Yeah.
Above the dancers?
Nah. It's like a me thing. I'll never put stuff below dancers, but I could see a lot of people putting the dancers below Milady.
I would put the dancers below them personally because that makes the other units that they're dancing for directly better.
Availability as well.
It's not
they join sooner than Milady.
It's not that big of a difference though.
It still is though. So it is. There is some niches, right?
I guess that's true. But also, like, they do that for anybody? I don't really see where you're coming from, I guess.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, there are reasons why you could say either is better or worse, right? Like,
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
if you want to like actually look at it as a unit standpoint, and the only thing that could be something is availability. So I put them above Milady.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's like the only thing you could say, right?
Yeah. Should we roast Triforte for the Milady take?
Yeah, no, yeah, there's no way. He didn't use Milady once, and now he thinks Milady is the worst unit. Like, come on.
He didn't use Milady once?
Yeah, like he used Shauna instead. He thinks Shauna is better than Milady. That's just not true.
That's some truly chicanerous BS. That's good lordy.
That's like saying Go Fish is harder than poker. Like,
Are you stupid?
yeah.
Yeah, no. Like, there's not much to say about Milady. She's good.
They had to fucking seal her power away by giving her arrow weakness, and then you could remove it. The map she isn't it the map she joins you? No, I think it's
chapter
later
16.
Delphi Shield. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, you have to steal it from Narsha, and that's how you get the Delphi Shield.
Yeah.
Which
They had to fucking seal her power away. It's not even that bad. She could still just walk up and one round the archer. Who cares, right?
the problem is like ballistas, I guess. But take out the just like you have the Delphi Shield. Who else is using the Delphi Shield? It's a personal item.
Right. Yeah. It's a legendary weapon for her.
Especially one that never breaks. So, speaking of never breaking, I think below Milady slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slightly below Milady.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
again,
even if you get him early, it's still in the same map as her. So
it's hilarious. It's the same thing as Gonzalez, where you get not the same thing as Gonzalez.
slightly similar, but like it shouldn't really be that much of a factor because like you have to
You're not
have
deploying
both
them
your
to this
flyers
map.
like giga trained up to do that, and then do
Yeah,
a
you're
bunch
not
of
you're not
chicaneers.
deploying them. You're not deploying them on the desert map anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, you would if you had them, but I'd say the better stats are worth it. It's like you have a unit that can solo the rest of the game. Why not just make them directly?
That's true, yeah. Like 14 is not so hard that you need Percival, and Percival is made directly worse by doing that. So
Yeah, he's just like when you think of a broken paladin. There you go.
that's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kills everything.
GBA paladins are overrated, and he's why.
That's very true, yeah. Besides Seth, but Seth is like, ooh, do you think he's better than Seth?
Oh, obviously Seth's better.
I would agree.
Seth joined chapter 1.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, I think Seth is like
That means-
slightly weaker if you compare the stats, but he's chapter 1, so.
Yeah, it's comparing. Yeah, no, you just can't do that comparison. That was stupid of you. That was very dumb.
have axes, therefore he's worse.
Next unit.
Fine. Azealia, how do you feel about a later Saul? With a mount and
Right.
not as good everything. She has better movement, and that's about it. She can use 4-blaze slightly sooner. Who cares about 4-blaze?
Woohoo! What a great, what an interesting analysis. This sure is an interesting Fire Emblem unit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It's like right in the middle of the tier list, actually.
yes, that's really fun.
That's just how average he is.
God, we have like almost like an exact bell curve going, like an exact curve going on. You see that?
Oh yeah, that's so strange.
Are you gonna? I tried to make a name pun, but I couldn't.
Sophia. You're talking about Sophia.
No, I was gonna make a name pun about Igron, but we're gonna skip over Sophia.
We'll cut that out.
Sophia is like the Lena, but literally all the upsides of the Lena are bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Igran is not bad though. She is okay.
If you deploy her, you regret it.
I regret it.
I know, but I wanted to get the G more in there.
Fair.
She is Wolt, but worse.
Worse.
That's it. Yeah, if you're playing on hard mode, Wolt has hard mode bonuses, and you'll have better stats and earlier.
Wolt's?
Oh, Wolt. Yeah, Wolt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, Wolt.
Blonde Wolt.
Go put her. Yeah, blonde Wolt.
Save out here. Top C tier.
Yeah. And then in Project Ember, Wendy gets bows, so that's like pink-haired Wolt.
True. Who's Wendy? I want some Wendy's.
Huh? Sorry, what? Yeah, true, actually. One of these sounds good right now.
Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
Garrett Bobby Ferguson. Okay, so he's the best unit in the game because versus was it Gale Squad or was it
Gale Squad, yes, on chapter 20.
Yes,
yeah.
against Gale Squad, him and Gonzalez can sit on a mountain and solo it.
It actually never dies. But he can use the Devil Axe. And that's it.
So can a few other units.
Like Percival, the best user.
Igren cannot use the Devil Axe, so she's bad.
Therefore, she's bad, yes. Being serious, he's okay. He can join with almost capped HP, which is kind of funny, but that's about it. His strength is good. Everything else is not.
Yep. He's only worse than the other mid-game units just because he joins later.
If he was a mid-game unit, he'd be great.
Yeah, and his recruitment is very slightly harder because he had to deploy Lilina. So
Right, and we already know what we think about Lilina. So,
yep.
Below Igren, maybe?
So yeah, definitely below Igren.
I think right here is fine, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about her not good unit.
You think she's not good? Because I think she's not good.
I think, yeah, good. I was about to get pretty pissed off I'd even consider she's good, but the one thing she can do is tank status stab, so she is worth to deploy some maps.
Yeah, chapter 16X, chapter 22, chapter...
Yeah, top of D.
Yeah,
Top
that's
of
fair.
D. I actually think that's I'd say that's definitely a nice niche, right? Like,
Another, her real best niche, though, is that she has one con, so anybody can lift her.
well, counter argument. Hugh's best thing is the fact it's like Gonzalez, but 5 different units. Okay, that's not saying anything about the money thing. Let's say you're just getting the max value because
Yeah.
if you're planning on using them, there's no way
You're not gonna
Ever.
spend. You're not gonna shill out. Money's not an issue in Fire Emblem, really. Or like FE6 specifically. Unless you're managing you're bad at the game.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of money. You also like a lot of money, but you do just get a lot of money. So
Yeah, you get a lot of money in that chapter as well. You could sell a few things to make plenty profit in that one map alone. So 10,000 is
Yep.
not at all an issue.
And this is also a game where there's this little item called a guiding ring. We've talked about it before,
Yes,
and
you can buy it in the map.
sorry, hold on. I just drank some water. I was swallowing it.
How'd you swallow me?
I'd like to swallow a lot of things from you, Daddy, but
All right. Like
it's like
Hugh.
No, it's really funny. It's true. Humongous.
Yay.
It's like the guiding ring is added on top of the cost of buying him. It's really funny.
That is true. How much does a promotion item cost? 10,000?
Is it 10,000 in this game? It might be.
I
It's
thought
either
it
10,000 or
was.
5,000.
Counterpoint, though, you have the silver card by that point. It doesn't work on Hugh.
Wait.
But it does work on the guiding ring.
When do you? How much do you sell items like the promotion items for? Because as soon as you start thinking about that, you'll think about how much.
I want to say they sell for about 5,000 apiece. If they're 10,000.
Okay, then it'd be 10,000. Yeah, then it'd be 10,000. Yeah, so you just have to spend an extra 5,000 gold to use them.
With the gems you get from that map, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Which again, we're not factoring that in.
Like, I guess the upfront cost is kind of high, but you make that back and then some in the map, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
The cost is essentially not really an issue. As a combat
Yeah,
unit,
well,
though,
that's not a thing in general. Hold on.
True.
That's not a thing in general because... Oh, wait, don't you just get a guiding ring? Oh, yeah, you use that guiding ring on Clarion usually, but... if the money was a problem, that would be a problem for every other single unit on the tier list. Because you could sell the guiding.
Oh. True.
Like, think about it that way.
Because you have to sell your
like,
promotion items instead of actually using them. That make pre-promotes
Yeah.
artificially a lot more valuable.
Yeah, like, so you can't really count against him the fact that you gotta buy him a promotion item, usually.
At the same time, though, he's kind of useless without it. I should say useless, but, like, he's not great without it.
Yeah, and Sean is not useless at this point without a promotion. Oh, wait, Sean is useless in general at this point. Womp womp.
Damn.
I'd say that they're definitely better than Faye, but...
Hugh, like, his combat is actually good, though, with the promotion.
Yeah, it's like it's not great, it's good. It's enough.
It's good. He can use the Air Caliber Tome at base, which is nice. Like, Cecilia can, but fuck Cecilia.
I'd put him behind Garrett because he essentially does he does combat stuff, but you also need to promote him, if that makes sense.
I suppose that's true, yeah. E-rank stabs also kind of sucks. He's like a heal bot, like, if you need it, I guess, but he's going to be primarily
Okay,
fighting.
I feel like hold on, I feel like we're both going to share the opinion on Z's. That we really want to rate him higher because we like him.
I'm so mixed on Zeus, to be honest. I don't even say I like him.
I know, yeah, that's the problem. There's stuff like pulling you in the other direction, like the fucking Green Goblin math. Like, rate him higher.
Oh god, I feel like iDubbbz when the cop uniform is there. Z's.
Oh, I can make a really unfunny joke right now. I really should not, though. I'll tell you it after.
Okay, fair. Zeus is also unfunny. He's got.
he's like the best unit ever in reverse recruitment.
Yes, he is. Besides Nima and Dayan, but Zeus has good bases, kind of like good bases with an asterisk. He joins at level 7, right?
Yep.
Level 7, unpromoted, so that's a massive red flag. But that is only 3 levels. I think he can one-shot some of the weaker Cavaliers with a Horse Slayer, so that's nice. Assuming he hits, but he won't. He's got enough bulk to survive on the front lines for a little bit.
Yeah, do you consider him to be an Est?
No, fuck no. His stats are too good for that.
His stats are too good for that on hard mode.
True. Well, who plays normal mode?
That's because he has. True. If you're playing normal mode, don't even watch this tier list. You don't know about much about FE6.
We're gatekeeping.
We're rage baiting. Please put your rage in the comments. Now you're fine.
Give me money.
Give me money.
Give me money. Yeah.
Yeah. Where we put him, bottom of C tier probably.
Bottom of C tier, I think is fair. Blowcath?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, probably above Cath actually.
Yeah. That's fair. Because he can kind of fight asterisk.
Yeah. Here's a unit where the only time people think about this unit is talking about his recruitment.
Counterpoint, he has one use in one map, and that is Sakai at the choke point. That's it.
Counterpoint, I really like him in Project Ember.
Counterpoint, he's
I love
hot.
you. He is hot. I agree.
Yeah. Looking Dilf with the Century.
Yeah, that's just putting him above Hugh. It's Hugh, but he's
Above.
Garrett. Yeah, above Hugh.
I guess.
Because he's just kind of guy with good stats, right?
I mean, I guess.
That's what most of late game is.
That's also true, yeah. Hence why everyone, like, past chapter 15 has all been down here.
Yeah, they're painfully average, but they're good when they join.
Yeah, they've got uses. Speaking of uses, hamina, here's a
Okay,
MILF.
yeah. Gilf.
Gilf,
Grandma,
true.
I'd like to fuck.
A tier, I think.
This unit is, yes, I'd agree with A tier, but she's one of the hardest units to tier because of availability. She is so fucking good. She is so fun to use, but
She joins so goddamn late.
she joined. Yes.
Yeah, at the very least, bottom of B tier, but
Not bottom of B tier, top of B tier.
that's fair.
She, think it. Yeah.
Because like
She does everything amazingly well except for bulk. Like
yeah, pretty much.
bulk and con.
She can kill things. Well, her con. What's her con again? 3?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she gets weighed down 2 by Flux because Flux is 5 weight, I think. Well, Flux is the only real Dark Tome in the game, so that's unfortunate. She's good use of the body ring though, but so is Echidna. Then again, there's 2 body rings by that point, I want to say. So anybody that needs one would have one. But A rank stabs. Oh my god, 21 base magic. Oh my god. Well, 26 base magic, let's be honest, because who else is using Apocalypse?
Yeah. Yeah. There are 2 Dark Tomes in this game. There are no others. There are Flux and Nosferatu.
There is no Nosferatu in Fire Emblem 6.
Yeah, we'll talk about Yoder soon. She is essentially just better Yoder.
I would agree. She kills things, but he does not.
Yeah, but what she does is so good is that we're probably going to put Yoder right next to her, and that's really funny.
That is actually pretty true, yeah. S rank doesn't really matter for most of the game, aside from like a couple of units. Nime sort of being one of them, except she has A rank at base, so like, she's fine. Whereas Yoder has S stabs, and that's hilarious.
Yes, Yoder's S-Stabs is peak.
Also 30 res when you're gonna fight all physical units in the endgame.
Let's talk about a unit that's not good as those units.
Top of D tier.
Yeah, the best of the bad late game units.
Yeah. The best of the bad units. She can fly. And that's about it. You can train her Lance rank if you really want. It's A rank, so that's an option.
Have fun.
Have fun. And that's it.
She's definitely not the worst unit in FE6. She's not nearly close as the best either. She's definitely okay-ish if you, for some reason, have a slot this late in the game. She can rescue drop.
She can poke things with a Silver Lance for like 2 damage.
Yeah, you can train her on the... There's like enemies on the other side of the map, and if you give her an elixir, she can... I forget who they are, though.
Chapter 21?
Yeah, the map where she joins.
Oh, chapter 20.
Yeah.
20A.
So I think you recruit her, and there's like brigands she can tank.
Yeah, because they go for
something?
the village toward the top.
Yeah, and she can pretty consistently kill those guys with an elixir. So if you want to train her, that's how. But she starts at level 10.
She can go fight in the arena. That's funny. And I think...
Again, if we're talking about that, she starts at level 10 promoted.
If I'm not mistaken,
She's
I think
giga-dead.
the enemies are so weak that they have to auto-level backwards so she can actually damage them.
Yes.
That's awesome. But what does she have, like 9 strength when she joins?
Yep.
That's fucking
Which,
Marcus at chapter 1.
that is one less than, Geese.
Oh god, you're right. That is...
Talking about a unit we actually like, Daeon. Yeah, we don't need, let's be real, we don't need to talk about this late anymore.
Right. Daeon, I like him a lot. He's useful for, sadly, only like 2 things, but he does them good. Because he joins so goddamn late. Top of C tier?
He has stats, yeah. Not top of C tier, I'd say bottom of C tier.
Really?
Just like, the middle of C tier. He's really good when he joins, but again, he's just a ball of stats with good movement.
Yeah. He kills wyverns. He can one-round wyvern lords with a silver bow in chapter 21. That's really notable. He's very close to using the... Was it Mulligear? Murglaze? Is that the bow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so-
Mulligear.
Mulligear, okay. Yeah, the Maltate
I
was
could have sworn that there was something called. I could have sworn that there was one that has that other name though. I forget what it is though.
Murglaze. That's the old translation, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which I'm a boomer. I'm used to the old
All right.
translation.
Next unit we don't have to talk about.
30 res. 30 res.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Slightly bulkier Nime, but joins later, so he's like directly worse. But he is so good.
Counterpoint. He has a light, so he's close to using Aureola.
That is the intent. Yes, we know. That's definitely the intent.
That is definitely the intent. Does it matter? Not in the least, but it's an option. It's a funny option.
It's a very funny option.
Speaking of funny, not too sure what to say about this guy. He kills things at the end game.
He is really hard to talk about as well.
Do we talk about his level ups?
Nah, that's barely a factor, right? Those are just stats that he hasn't unlocked yet.
That's true.
Essentially.
That's true, yeah. If you use them enough, the game rewards you because of how bad you are.
Yeah.
But he can take a hit or two. He's got like 40-something HP, 47 HP, I want to say. That sounds right.
Yeah.
He has good asterisk stats for that point in the game. He can kill the hose on chapter 23, and that's kind of nice because those guys are really fucking annoying. The druid specifically. And
yeah,
which I guess like a lot of other people can, but it's nice to have another person that can, I guess. You can use a Durandal, which technically he's the only person on the tier list that can use a legendary weapon besides Yoder.
at base, I'm pretty
At
sure,
base,
right?
Yes, at base. And he's in a good class.
Not at the time he joins, though.
True. You don't need it by that point. If you're like a warrior or something,
Yeah,
I could see it being better.
And he's locked to swords when most of the enemies, and in particular that chapter, there's a lot of lances, right?
Yeah. Where's Reaver?
Not like you're fucking doing that map anyways, but
Chapter 23? Oh, right, warp skipping, duh.
yeah, you're gonna warp. Yeah, you're gonna warp skip.
I'm really bad at warp skipping, I'm gonna be honest. I know how powerful it is, but like I'm really bad at it.
Yeah. However, a good thing for him is that after that chapter, it's when all the lances go away.
Hey.
Because they're all dragons, right?
Yeah. Unless they whip out their big lances.
Ooh, mama.
Ooh,
Yow.
spicy.
Top of D tier.
I would agree. And that is our Binding Blade tier list. It's pretty peak.
Yeah. Bartray looks like Wario. I never got the mention. This is the one chance I get. Just end the video. Yeah, just end the